Hopefully the music isn't too loud. I don't think so. I feel like that's like my concern for every time I go live. It's like, am I loud or is the music loud or am I too quiet or is the music too quiet? I can never tell. Okay. I gotta move my tablet closer. I'm gonna hear some noises. Hello, hello! We are just starting. Gotta wait another minute before I start yapping. Anti-Spiral, hello! Hello, hello, how are you doing today? Good day so far? Bye! I'm just starting out. Yay, good! I'm doing pretty good, I just starting out my day. I have to refrain from saying good morning because it's only afternoon. Goodness. I'm doing pretty good. Whoa. Ah, thank you for the heart! Arbitrary Alp, hello! Oh, welcome in. Thank you for tuning in. Hello, I'm just starting out. What's up, friend? How are you doing today? Are we good? Good things going on? I think I'm just about ready. I have a couple things I want to do. I hope everyone's having a good time so far. Good mornings or good afternoons. Okay. Gonna make sure my projects are fine. Doing some drawing, so definitely good things going on. Hell yeah. It's always a good time when you're drawing. Well, thank you for tuning in. I'm gonna only be streaming for about maybe an hour and a half maybe? I don't know. We'll see. Welcome in. I'm getting so many pets. Alright. Yay! Alright, I think I'm ready now. I was just kind of setting up one last thing. Hopefully everything sounds okay. Hopefully my volume isn't too big or too loud. You may keep petting all the pets. Oh, hello everyone. What I have on my screen, because I don't know, I'm trying to go into the habit of just making sketches kind of like every morning, kind of like as a routine, warm-up sketches. And I'm like, hey, I need to like start showing these off because I think they're fun. So I don't know, maybe before I go live I could just kind of show off what I did in the mornings. So this is what I did. It's very not a lot going on. Not a lot. But hello everyone. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. Okay. Okay. I'll just mention real quick, I really want to get into the habit of just making morning sketches, morning warm-ups, whatever you want to call it. I think it's a good way to kind of just start out your day, you know? I really wanted to get into like journaling because that's what most people do, I guess. You know, just to start their day. And I'm really trying to refrain from getting sucked into my phone when I wake up. Zaku, thank you for the follow. But when it comes to journaling, I'm actually kind of bad at it. I tend to kind of like, I guess, overthink. And I wouldn't know what to write. So, in a more fun way, I'm like, screw the words, screw all the journaling. I'm just gonna do warm-ups. So, and they've been like so much fun too. I kind of thought like I would struggle, but I really haven't. They're just kind of like, they're meant to be kind of just quick, not perfect, practice. You know, all I use is just markers and pens, and they're so much fun. I recommend. I'm gonna be a big advocate of just starting your day with warm-up sketches. Are you drawing Pokemon today or something else? That's the plan. So what I have right next to me or my project, I actually would like to finish my art versus artist template. I don't know. I know it's kind of like an old meme, I guess. It was an old trend like a few years ago, but like I figured it's a nice way to kind of end the year. Weird Kid, thank you for the follow. But it's something I kind of realized like I could just kind of do this live, I guess. I don't know. So yeah, art versus artist trend. I already have what I want kind of uploaded. They're just not edited. So I got a few artworks that I can show off. That'll be fun to crop later, I guess. But then afterwards, for sure, I'm gonna get back to the Pokemon. So, and then we can probably start with Charmander. But yeah, I don't know. I just thought I could show off my little warm-ups. They're quite nice. I found a really cute image of a mantis of just I found it way too cute not to like draw or use. I wonder if I can actually get the image I saw onto my canvas. Uh-oh, I'm hearing sounds. I don't have my stream on. Here we go. Can I copy this? I'll just download it. Oop, that wasn't even what I wanted to download. I have to show off this really cute mantis. I really have to. I can't start until I've done it. Oh, it looks like my dog. Are we whining? Are you okay? I tried giving him a walk just so he can be kinda chill. He tends to be kinda active in the morning. Okay, I'm gonna import this image. Coda, I hear you. I know, Coda. I might take him out real quick. But here's the image of the mantis I saw that I thought was very cute. So, BRB really quickly. I know I just started. I know people are joining. I'm sorry. I'll be right back. And I'm back. Sorry, my dog, I always try to walk him every morning, but he just wants to stay outside all day. Oh my god, that's so peak. Thank you! I think your name is very peak. Mantis. Okay, enough of the sketches. Let's get to business. Alright, and I hope this won't take too long either. I know this doesn't really count as drawing, but whatever. Okay. And I kept trying to import all these artworks and images, and I kept miscounting, like, oh, I need one more. Wait, no, I need two more. But I believe I got 8. Oh wow, the volume just got really loud. Why are we loud? I'm sorry, guys. There we go. No, it's too low. There we go. Okay. We are on our way. Enough tinkering. Oh gosh, I always tend to do this. Like every time I start, I'm always like, wait, I gotta fix this. Wait, I gotta do this. I get distracted. It's funny because my user is actually Mr. Mantis. I love that. I love that. It's funny, when I was like kind of deciding the name Miss Mantis, I knew that was kind of unoriginal because I've already seen some people already have that name. But I think it's fine. Okay, let's get to it. And again, this is the art versus artist template, so I won't be doing like an image of me, I don't think. Because I think it'd be funny to do just... Actually, it would be funny to do this. Hold on. What if I just put that in the middle? There we go. Because obviously in the trend, you're supposed to put the artist. But... I mean, I'm basically a mantis, so it works out. That's basically me if you think about it. Oh, this is gonna be like my problem. Because I feel like it has to fit exactly into the square. Okay. That's good. Danny, thank you for the follow. And GoyBoy56, thank you for the follow. I try my best to say thank you to everyone. But sometimes I get into the zone. Okay. Maybe I should hide you. So, which one should I start out with? I like how all of these are just kind of like original stuff. And then we just have Bojack Usume art. I like this one quite a lot. This was fun to do, and I managed to do it in 2 days. Would it be cool with me to draw you? Very much, dude! Yes! Oh my god, if anything, I would love to do like an art trade, possibly. That would be fun. I think your characters are really cool. You got like such a really cool style. That'd be so cool. Bojack, yes. And again, like this is the only non-original thing I have in here, but we're gonna include her. Because I think she's quite a funny little thing I did. LOL, thanks, I appreciate it. Dude, honestly. I appreciate you thinking my characters are cool too. Okay. We're gonna put you down there. Oh. See what I mean? Hopefully I don't turn it like I need to get this perfect. Wait, we could do that? Draw characters? Is that what you mean? I realize this is like a very Christmassy music I'm playing. Oh well. The art trade? Hell yeah! Thank you for the cake slice, Senor Polar Bear. Oh my goodness, thank you. I'm just starting out and so many people are being nice. Yeah, the art trade. I really wanted to get more into art trades actually, so this is kind of perfect. Honestly, like I might, if anyone like wants to send a DM, I guess that's the preferred way. But DM, yeah. DM me, we can talk more. This music is so goofy. And thank you for the I'm ready gift. Thank you. If you want, I want to, yes! Art block has been hitting me hard lately. I hear that. That's rough. Honestly though, to combat art block, you really just gotta like brute force it with art. That's when you gotta start doing art for yourself. Okay, where am I gonna put my girl? Oh wait, no, I don't want to scale it. Also, let me know if the music's too loud. I feel like it's loud on my end, but I can't tell. Oh my goodness! Ah, I didn't even realize all these gifts were happening! Oh goodness, guys. Thank you! Oh my goodness! This mantis is going crazy. Ah, okay. Thank you. I'm like grinning. I'm like, I can't even do anything. I'm just happy. Thank you. I can just hear the duplicate sound effects. Oh. And the thing about it, I'm using Tickfinity kind of to help with my layout and stuff. So if somehow anything doesn't appear or show or make a noise, it's because I'm still trying to learn all the kinks from it, I guess. Mantises are cute, like mantis shrimp. One punches hard, the other is like green and got big eyes. I love mantis shrimps. I think they're cool. They got like such a cool fighting style. It's like they can either punch or strike. I'm like trying to remember them from the top of my head. But mantises are cute. I agree, yes. I think they're quite cool. Okay, where's... Can I crop? I'm trying to find the best way to kind of like crop this image. I guess I'll just use a lasso tool. Real, all bugs are cute. That is true. We are all bug fans. Okay, I should have just done that from the beginning. Oh, except this isn't... I have to convert the layer. Oh, goodness, what happened? She went evil. Oh my gosh. That was my bad. Fishman, hello. Hello, bug. Hello, Fishman. I wonder if I would see myself as mostly like a whale shark since they are fat and lazy, which are me. Whale sharks are such a mood. You might have to bear with me because I'm trying to figure out the best way to crop this image. Again with the Christmas music. Christmas is over. Why am I doing this to myself? It's like the radio, you know, like when you put on the radio and all you hear is Christmas stuff. Oh gosh, it's because I'm literally playing a festive and coasty holiday Christmas playlist. Oh, we gotta switch. Christmas music is such a vibe for me. It is! They're like, it's like, it is a vibe. But my goodness, it's everywhere. I feel like it's wrong because it's not Christmas time anymore. Just another 365 days till Christmas, guys. Come on, just a week away, just a year away. Okay, we're doing Cooking Mama. We're gonna do that. Call that good. I don't know why. I always like to go to Cooking Mama music because it reminds me of Bossa Nova. Oh, where'd my chat go? There we go. Okay. Oh goodness. Sorry guys, you're gonna have to bear with me. Okay. I keep pressing the wrong button and my chat keeps disappearing. Okay, I think we're fine, we're fine. Just got those Cooking Mama flashbacks. I've actually never really got to play Cooking Mama. I'm gonna be so honest. It's like a fun game that, like, I've definitely seen it, but I never really got to play it myself. But I really like the music. Okay, back what I was doing. I was doing cropping. That's not the crop, that's the scale button. I think if I could just convert my layer, because right now it's like an image layer. If I convert it to a raster layer, will that work? Oh, yep, I think that will do it. That'll do the job. Because that way I can copy, cut, paste, get rid of that. Yep, I fixed it. Okay. Uh-oh, I cropped too much. Uh-oh. There we are. And again, I might be focusing to make sure this is all lined up, or else I'm gonna kick myself if I can't get it just right. And there we go. Oh! Okay. I guess I undid the conversion layer. Okay, we're almost there. I've been using Clip Studio all my life, but I truly don't know it. I don't know every single little tip and trick. There we go, okay. It's a nice little corner. Can you draw or teleporting bread? I think there's someone else that can do it, can do the job quite better than I could. I think you know who to ask that. Okay. And then we have Red and Rags. I need to draw these guys again. These are so fun to do. They are like my little Red Riding Hood OCs in a way. But I enjoy them a lot. They're my favorite. I would love to have Clip Studio on PC. I use Sketchbook on my iPad primarily. Yeah, no, Clip Studio, I recommend that as the best program for anyone. Honestly, it's kind of at a good price. You know, you don't really pay much for monthly. I think it's also on iPad too. So that might be great. You might want to, if you want to, I would totally recommend trying out Clip Studio. It's got a lot of great assets and brushes and pins and tools. And there's probably way much more to the program than I know. Now, I feel like it's that Twitter meme where it's like, how can I fit both into my banner? Because I want to fit both of these guys into the little cubicle. Will that work? Might end the line. I'm also trying my best not to scale too much. Definitely gonna look into it. I want to use it for animation mostly. Yeah, no, it's Clip Studio is also really great for animation. It's great for a lot of things. Comic making. That's the only one from the top of my head. It's so good. You gotta try it. Oh no, the quality. I knew that was gonna happen. It's kind of pixelated. Okay, well, I guess it's not that bad. I just zoomed in a little bit too much. What do you normally use on your iPad, Arbitrary Elf? Because I honestly, it might be just because I'm really into Clip Studio. I don't really know much about Procreate or any other programs that are available. Copy. Oh, whoops. I forgot I need to. No, come on. Convert the layer. There we go. I feel like I tend to kind of like... I mean, I am talking to myself, but usually when it's like Studio, there's so many pop-ups when you like want to delete something or save something, obviously. But I don't have those shown up on my layout, so it just looks like I'm just saying random stuff. Is that close enough? That's gotta be good enough. Let me get that lined up. Sweet. I use an app called Sketchbook. Oh, you meant the app Sketchbook. I was thinking an actual sketchbook. I have a Procreate, but I'm the odd one who doesn't like it at all. So I remember there was a download for Procreate, and I remember trying that out. Could not get the hang of it for some reason. But I know people that swear by Procreate, so. But I can't tell you for sure if I like it or not. Yippee, okay. Who should be in the other corner? Yeah, it's good. It's not for me. You know, I think I might be in the same boat. It's just not for me either. I think, let's see. I think I want to do my little sheep guys. I don't think I mentioned, because like I feel like with my bugs and whoever else I have, they're kind of just like fun-osies. They're kind of like, you look at them, you can kind of see what's going on with the story and whatnot. Oh, do I want to say slice of life? That's not really the best way to put it. But they're just kind of like characters I would just draw for funsies. But these sheep characters, they're from a story I'm trying to make right now. But I don't know. I'm still also just kind of letting the idea marinate, so we'll see. We'll see what happens what I do with them. But I really like these guys a lot. I think they're cool. I think the story I went up calling them, I guess, is like Hurting Fools. Because it's really just about cults, witchcraft, and she said, he said situations. Small town gossip, you know. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna have to cut someone off. You know what, since I have Darcia already onto another image, I don't mind cutting her off. Sheep said, he said. Exactly. It's like, I really wanted to make it into a story that's like gossip and very much he said, she said type situations. It's just kind of like drama all around. It's also just a fun way of making like character designs. Like, cause it's like a basic small town where you got the baker, you got the cobbler, you got the mayor, I guess, I don't know. But then you also got this shepherd guy who shows up out of nowhere and starts basically making a cult out of everyone. It's a fun story. I want to get into it. I really like the bug characters. I love the office vibe. Yeah, I'm really trying to make it kind of like... I guess I would also say that the story for it is kind of... I'm letting it marinate. But it's very much slice of life comedy. I enjoy it very much. I love your avatar thing. Holy moly, it's unique. Thank you. I put a mantis. I found a mantis stock image and I just slapped a wig and eyes on it and call it good. I think they're cool little guys. Hi, don't eat me. I'm not gonna do that. You're not the first person that said that. Okay, I gotta convert. I keep forgetting to convert these layers. I should just do that really quickly so I don't get confused and being like, why is it not working? Why can I not interact with it? Hello, where'd you go? There we go. Convert, convert. But I really like my bug characters. I think if I were to do kind of like make comics, I guess, it would be definitely be with them. but it's also kind of like a gag comedy. So it's more visual. Like, I really like the idea of not really them speaking. It's very much the situations that they get into themselves tend to kind of speak for themselves, if that makes sense. I just think they're quite funny that way. You could say a lot without saying anything. Like a webtoon, exactly. Very webtoon vibes. That's exactly how I'd put it. That's exactly the best way to do it. Okay, I gotta finish this, and then I can get right on it. I know it's not showing up on the screen, but I'm like, in the layer setting, I'm like converting stuff. It's taking a second. Okay, there we go. Now everything should be more accessible. Okay. There we go. I like that visual storytelling, and also I figured it'd be a comedy base. Yeah, that's just the vibe I guess I'm going for. I think it's just more funny that way. It's like in the name, because the story is called Mismanagement, which is, of course, a play on word with mismanagement. Get it? Ha ha ha. Anyways, it's just kind of funny. I always just imagine Missy, who is my Mantis character, always just getting into situations. I'll put it that way. I'll watch you as you Oh goodness. Hamburger, you crazy. Oh, there goes everything. I didn't even get to copy it. Okay. Again, I'm really trying not to spend a lot of time. I realize I could probably only go on for another hour. And I would like to draw a Charmander I have in my other canvas. I also want to get this done. It's okay, we're gonna get there. Kennedy, thank you for the follow. Your art looks really cool. Thank you, Strawberry Princess. It's very sweet. Okay. Let's get you both in there. I don't want no cropping. Then I have to be exactly on the border. I think that's it. Uh-oh. I think I messed up. Okay. It's okay, we're getting there. Want a pet tarantula. Kennedy wants a pet tarantula? I think they're really cool. Yeah, you should get a pet tarantula. I used to raise mantises. So I don't know. You know, it's funny. I feel like a lot of people should raise bugs as pets. You don't really see that often. Unless it's like the bugs is, you know, crazy bug people. But you totally should. But of course you kind of need, make sure you have everything that you need to take care of it. We don't raise a mosquito. Fair enough. You would have to give it its blood. I have geckos, so I see bugs as lizards' food. No, fair enough. I mean, bug is also, some bugs are bug food in some ways. Geckos are cool too. What kind of are they? Because I kind of forgot. I keep thinking that, you know, most people tend to have like the leopard gecko. But what kind of gecko is it? Have you heard of a flea circus? I have. I literally, oh my gosh, I literally just saw a video of it the other day. Like, are you thinking of the 60s? How they, what was it in the 60s? I have to Google it. Because the whole concept of a flea circus was crazy. You're gonna hear my typewriter sound effects on my keyboard. A flea circus, yeah, it's a miniature slideshow attraction where fleas perform tricks. Those aren't a thing anymore, right? Or they still are? Oh, they still are? Oh, I thought it was like a old-timey thing. Oh, that's crazy. I have 3 leopard geckos. They're all different colors. Oh, that's cool! I don't know why, I just automatically assumed that they were leopard geckos, and I assumed right. Haha. That's very cool. It reminds me how my science teacher used to have like 10 leopard geckos in his classroom, and every year they would all have different names. I love your art, please don't eat my head. I'm not eating anyone. This is just a chill art stream. We're not eating anything. This ain't no mukbang. Sick art. Thank you, Sasquatch. And thank you for tuning in. It's always nice to see you here. I want so many geckos. I'm crazy about them. They're so cool. They are. I remember I had like a gecko phase when I was younger. I never got one though. My parents were like, you can't raise that. And I'm like, but you don't know me. Why is this crop? That doesn't... I don't remember cropping this image. Oh well. We're gonna put you there. How do you feel about shrapnel ants? I'm gonna have to look that up. They sound intense. I should have like my browser kind of on screen as well. But I would have to redo my layout. Maybe next time. That way, if we talk about bugs and I want to look at it, I can show everyone. Ooh. Trapped jaw ants. Those things are crazy. Oh my gosh. Oh, the music got really loud. Oh, those guys look like they would like hurt. That's crazy. Music, you're a little too loud. There we go. I think it'd be fun to sit down one day. And I could draw or not, I don't know. And just like, we could just like look up bugs. I love insects and bugs, but I don't have, I don't know every bug. Okay. Also, I feel like I tend to get distracted really easily. So I need to lock in and get this done. Okay. This really shouldn't take me too long. I keep saying that, and here we are. Okay, we're looking good so far. Got 3 more to go. So I'd like to include... I think I'll go ahead and just plan out where they are gonna fit. And there's my Rags. I love her. She's like one of my older OCs. Do a rhino beetle. Maybe. You know, honestly, I also kind of thought about doing a live where I can just not only look up bugs, but draw them. But I would also love to draw them in my little office bug world. Where'd you go? I'm trying to find my layer. There we go. And then we got Wes and Joey at the very end. It's a nice little collage, a little look back through the year. We got a lot of bugs going on. Okay. Oops. Let's get you. Like that. Oh, it's kind of blurry. Oh well. It's fine. I can't tell if it's like actually blurry on your guys' end, but when I zoom in, it's kind of oof. But when I zoom out, it looks fine. But I don't know, that's also just me overthinking it. I'm a fan of Joey, not gonna lie. He looks like the funny one. He's also my favorite. I think I mentioned it, I talked about him last time. but he is honestly probably like my favorite from the 4. I will say the thing about him is that he will bite off more than he can chew. I don't know. The thing is like I would love to sit down and just yap about my bug people, my OCs, but I'm also kind of like, I'm not scared, but it's more like I don't want to say something and then for it to be like, oh wait, I gotta change that idea, or like I don't like that, he's different now or something. But I also don't want to spoil. But Joey, I will say he is definitely the funny one. Originally, I was kind of thinking that he never took his work seriously. He's a bit of a slacker, but honestly, now I kind of see him as a guy that kind of tries the bare minimum. He does not want to get fired. This stream reminds me of how much I gotta start drawing more. Honestly, I'm a little bit happy because I feel like everyone should draw a little bit more. We need all the art. Ideas are meant to change over time, friend. Yep. I guess I could just yap away. Oh, I'm also scared if I just start yapping, I'm just gonna get so distracted. I'll never get this done. Actually, whoa, I don't need to crop those. Those actually fit right there, what? Hold on. We're almost there, I can get this done. I have Joey and Wes. I will say, you know what, I guess we can talk a little bit about them. Mainly like their positions. Because we have Wes, he's like the manager. He's not really like friendly like that. He is definitely like a workaholic. He would be married to his job if he was. Whoop. But I think this art I have right here is like the only time I think of him just kind of like slacking off. I know you can't really see it, but oh my gosh. It's supposed to be like a little paper jam and they're just kind of standing in the middle of it. Is that it? Are we done? Did I get everything? Your mantis is so cute. Thank you, Nate Lock. And hello, Craig. It's nice to meet you too. I think I got everything I needed to be. Rags, I want to move you just a little bit more. Actually zoom you out, make you a little bigger. I also don't want to cut you off. Thank you for the follow. Thank you guys. Hello, hello. We're almost done here. Then I can actually start drawing. Cut, paste, okay. We got this. And this will be like a very nice end of the year thing. Nice little reflection. Is that even enough? I think. Uh-oh. That might be good. Okay, I'll just leave it as is. If I need to edit it somehow, I can come back to it. It only took me like, what, 30 minutes? Okay. I should probably save. Let me save this real quick. With my setup and things on my tablet, I have like my keyboard like detached, so I have to like make loud noises to like bring it up to me. Okay. There it is, 2025. Alrighty. Onwards. Okay. Now we're doing Pokemon. I feel like this is always just a fun little thing to draw. To be fair, this is kind of like I drew this like, oh gosh, months ago. So it's just been sitting on my files. Carter, thank you for the follow. I would like to get these little suckers done. I'm also really excited to do the Johto line. I think that one's more fun. But we're still working on Kanto. I need to know, everyone. Everyone. I need to know. Which starter from the Kanto. Because from last time, I was really surprised to hear a lot of people love Bulbasaur, and I actually did not know that. I never figured. Why are we... Oh, I see what I did there. There's a lot of love for Bulbasaur. Now, I don't really see a whole lot of Squirtle people. Charmander. That's how I feel. I can't help it. I feel like Charmander does have the cool dragon evolution. Johto, my absolute favorite of all time. Kanto, I'm always between Charmander and Squirtle. I always feel like those two are pretty cool. I know the Pokemon themselves, the company, they love Charmander. Charmander friends are always winning. Now let's see how long this will take me. I probably got like another... Oh wait, no, I still have time. I still have like 40-ish minutes to keep going. I tried to only go on for like 2 hours. Mainly because I have work later today, but I also don't want to go on forever. Charmander was the first Pokemon I started out with when I first played Pokemon Red. Aw. I always feel like Charmander tends to be a lot of people's first picks. Lizards are always winning. I like your artwork. Thank you. It's very sweet. Gosh, and every time I come back and I draw more Pokemon, it really makes me want to play a Nuzlocke. Oh, I really want to play one so bad. And I know I won't shut up about it, but I am so gonna do one of these days. I'm gonna do an art lock. So every time you capture a Pokemon, you get to draw it. But it's like the same thing as a Nuzlocke. I think that'd be so fun to do. Yay, Pokemon, yay. Oh, I'm like having flashbacks now. I remember how hard it was to sketch out Squirtle and Charmander. Because I really try to make them kind of more on model. Like, I still like to give them my own flair, but like, I also kind of just wanted to try out and just do something that's kind of more on model, I guess. I'm not sure how else to put it. It kind of started out as a practice before. I was like, I need to draw everyone. I need to draw all of them. Can you make art of my profile? Maybe. Maybe when I have commissions open? I don't know. My favorite Pokemon is the Clefairy evolution line. Oh, that's very underrated. That's a nice... I like Clefairy. Clefairy is pretty nice. I feel like when it comes to like favorites for Pokemon, because like here's the thing, I never really... I play the games, but I kind of, you know, as most people do, they kind of start out with the anime. So I kind of grew attached to whoever I liked in the anime. I think I started out with, oh, I can't remember what it was called though. But it was the, you know, Unova, Gen 5, Black and White. Whenever that anime was coming out. I remember how much I love Oshawott. And now that's like my favorite starter of all time. Charmander, your head's a little too round for me to deal with right now. It's so egg-shaped. I should just have like my stabilization on. Oh my gosh. Oh, you got such an egghead. Did I do it? Oh gosh. This might be a hard watch. Yeah, this is why I was struggling with them. Bulbasaur was super easy though. I had fun with him. Oh, and I realized I might be rotating my canvas a lot. I tend to do that when it's something round, and you know, I feel like most people tend to do that, but I try to reframe so I don't like make it motion sickness to everyone. I don't know if you can get motion sickness, but it's just not pretty to look at. Alright, going back to drawing. See, thank you for tuning in. Yeah, have fun drawing, Arbitrary Elf. It was nice chatting to you. Have fun drawing. I gotta get back to this egg shape. Oh my gosh, Charmander. Here's the thing, I would love to do Pokemon Nuzlocke, because now that's all I'm thinking about right now. And I was kind of thinking X and Y, because that was like, I did do a mini Nuzlocke like a month ago with X and Y, and I found that to be really fun. Thank you, Leanne, for the follow. And that was a lot of fun, but, you know, of course, everyone died, and I got sad. But, I don't know, it made me think, like, do I want to do X and Y? Because now I was kind of thinking, I kind of want to do Gen 5, you know, Pokemon Black. I think I would want to do that as a Nuzlocke to do live. But I was also kind of thinking I want to do it on Poke MMO. I don't know if most people know what that is. I just learned what it is. I never heard of it. But it looks so much fun. It's literally just like a Pokemon ROM. Though you may have to, it's like you may have to download Pokemon Black and White to run it as a ROM, but it's just a fun, like, they got Kanto, Johto, Hoenn, Sinnoh already loaded up on there. You can make an account, go ahead and play, but you play with, like, other people. And you could trade with those other people. It's just like a ROM, but multiplayer. And I'm like, I gotta do a Nuzlocke on there. I think that would be so much fun. I'm gonna make it happen soon, I think. But I've never played it before, so I'm kind of like playing it for myself just so I can test it out. Because I kept tweaking out because I just didn't know the controls. I was like, how do I run? How do I run? But there's also like they also do events on there. I think that was really cool. I think they have like a Christmas event right now. I think I might wait until that's over. And then I might be ready to do like a Nuzlocke Live or something. Artlock Live. I keep saying it wrong. My cousin loves Stranger Things, so I drew her. I hope she loves it. That's hilarious. That's funny. You must love your cousin a lot. Duty, thank you for the follow. I wish I could talk more about Stranger Things, but I'm gonna be so honest. I don't watch Stranger Things. I'm sorry. Ooh, how did we get over here? I've definitely seen so many clips of it, but I've never sat down and watched it. Help for you page consists of freaking Bakudeku audio clips. Some of those are like hilarious though. But they can be so annoying if that's just your entire page. That can be so annoying. I heard it's pretty good. For Stranger Things, yeah. I don't know. I also heard there's a lot of mixed opinions about the latest season. But I don't really know what's happening in the storyline, really. What was it? I heard it from someone where it's like, the strangest thing yet is like, they haven't ended yet. Charmander. Come on. Oof. I always forget every time I do the eyes. Like, I start out with the eyes. It looks cursed. So I need to, like, quickly finish it so it looks cute again. I heard it's pretty good. Last episode came out the 31st. Oh, okay. I have returned. Welcome back, Sasquatch. We're talking about Stranger Things, and I'm not familiar, actually. I know a lot of people are fans. My cousins, you know, they would just talk about Stranger Things. I would just have to sit there and nod, be like, oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. I really don't. I don't know, it's so weird though. When I think about it, I'm like, that could be totally my show. I love sci-fi, I love the retro aesthetic, I love the whole, you know, horror element. I love that stuff. I don't know, maybe it's because I just haven't really... It's not like I don't have the time to sit down and watch TV, but I just genuinely... I'm just picky. Maybe that's what's up. I really enjoy, like, listening to audiobooks, though. I'm like a grandma. I listen to audiobooks. That's what I do in my spare time. Mainly because I'm able to, like, multitask. I only watched the first season. Everything past that I thought was meh. I like how there's just things popping up on my screen. There we go. A lot of people like it. Yeah, that's what I thought. Definitely what I've heard. A lot of people like it. There's like so many memes, you know. It comes and goes. Have you listened to I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream? Yes. Oh gosh, I remember... The thing about me is I love audiobooks, but I also... Not only do I love audiobooks, I love people explaining what the book is about to me. To save me even more time. But I kind of did that with I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream. I can't remember who it was I was watching. I don't want to say it might be a Wendigoon video. I can't remember if it was him or if it was someone else. I think he did do a video. But that was like a few years ago, before I want to say Digital Circus came out, and then everybody was like finding out about I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream. But that dude, what's his name? The author for that? He was a wild dude. I had to go down a rabbit hole learning about why did he write that and all of his other stuff. For Christmas, I got the Book of Bill. Oh wait, is it that new book that came out a while ago? That everyone was like having? It had the baby Bill cipher in it. That's cool. That's a pretty cool gift. Dude, I love the book. It was so cool. That's cool. Yeah. I thought that was kind of like a wild story. Oh, Charmander. I said I would do the eyes, but it doesn't look. It looks very cursed. Mon, thank you for the follow. You're just in time for Pokemon. Okay, I gotta like... Oh gosh, I gotta fix his eyes. Very, very cursed. Kind of reminds me, I hope everyone had a good Christmas. You know, I had a good time hanging out with family, I guess, but you know, it's not always about family. It's always just having a good time to yourself as well. So, I don't know. I don't know if anyone's gotten really interesting stuff during Christmas. Okay. I'm like taking the time to do the eyes, right? Charlie, thank you for the follow. I was really wanting to actually draw more last week, but because it was like Christmas and the holidays kind of coming up, I figured, you know, week long, I'm just gonna focus on that, I suppose. Like the holidays to myself in a way. Got a sword and an axe for Christmas, so that's pretty... Like a legit Like a model? I need to know. I need to know more. Do you collect weapons? That's really cool, actually. Yep. Oh, that's really cool. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's sick. I wish I could see more, like, Christmas videos of people getting, like, the most outrageous gifts. Not saying, like, that's outrageous, but that's pretty... I was not expecting that. One page of the book that says "Want to get Illuminati." That's, yeah, from the book of Bill. That book was, holy moly, it was hilarious. Oh, Charmander. Well, I'm getting sucked into his eyes. Charmander, your eyes are a little bit out of place. Oh gosh. Charmander. I thought it was a little bit funny because Christmas Day, I actually didn't have a gift for my cousins. And, you know, they're pretty chill. I'm sure, you know, if I went up to them and be like, hey, I'm sorry, I kind of forgot to get you something in time for Christmas, I'm sure they would be totally fine. I think they even... And I use they because they're twins. I have twin cousins. Because they both said it themselves that they didn't mind getting nothing for Christmas. And I'm like, no, I gotta get you a little treat. So I ended up door dashing like a gift the morning of Christmas. And I just remembered, like, my sister, she like gave it to them and just immediately said, yeah, she forgot to give you your gift, so she just door dashed it this morning. And I'm like, oh, you're not supposed to say that. Oh, but it's funny. It was funny. They laughed, so it's fine. Wait, if you weren't a mantis? I mean, mantises can give gifts. I don't see why not. They can celebrate Christmas if they want to. Little Charmin. Is that Pokemon I see? Yes, your eyes do not deceive you. That is Pokemon. You're looking longingly at Charmander's eyes. I'm trying my best to hurry it up. Uh-oh, wait, did I mess up? What happened? Oh. I see what I did. In the book, it says shave all your hair and then shave all of your body and then cover yourself in grease. Alex Hirsch, that is one funny guy. I'm glad he was able to make that book. Would you be Miss? I like your art. Thank you! I would be... If you're wondering about the name, you could just say Miss Mantis or Mantis. I don't mind either. Can I eat your art? You can have a little nibble. Just a tiny nibble. Here. Because you asked so nicely, we can do a little nibble. Okay, that's all you're getting. Little nibble. No salt. Only just a little bit of Squirtle. That's all you're getting. Delicious. I hope that was delicious for you. Got any cool Mantis facts? You know, I can't be put on the spot like this because I tend to kind of blank out. Mantis facts. I know when you raise them, you have to make sure that you don't place them in a very tall container. You want to make sure that the jar or container or tank that you place them in, especially when they're young, definitely keep it low, shallow, because they tend to molt. And when they molt, they tend to crawl up to like the lid and then molt like a butterfly in a cocoon. But when they're finished molting, they tend to just flop down. So every time I had like my little mantis molt in their jars, because I had like little mason jars. They would climb all the way up, and then they would take the fall damage, and they would die that way. I had to learn that the hard way. That's not really a fun fact, but that's just a fact from the top of my head. Oh god. No, Squirtle doesn't mind. He's okay. He's fine. Just a little nibble. Perhaps could I take a bit of the boba? Okay, okay, a little bit of the boba. I gotta find him. Come on, Bulba. Sorry, you're gonna have to do no salt too. We don't allow ketchup, mustard, or salt at this establish. We gotta do a little. We're gonna do a little. There we go. Just a little bit. Yum num num. You guys are just kind of hungry, huh? Going around eating artworks. No way they take fall damage. I don't know how else to describe it. It's literally like, you know, I might not be the best at explaining things, but it's just like, because they molt, they shed their skin. It's the same way of like, you know, a cocoon. You know, they hatch and then become a butterfly. They tend to kind of like hang from the ceiling, so that's what they do. They molt by hanging from either the ceiling. They don't really do it on the ground typically. At least I haven't seen my mantises do that. They like to climb. So, you know, when they freshly molt, their skin is very like, you know, I don't want to say the word moist, but they're just kind of wet. They're just fresh, they're new, and because their skin and their body and everything's so delicate, they can easily die from falling. So they really do take that fall damage. I feel bad now. He has brain damage. It's okay. They're both laughing about it. It's okay. I like how you just grab a mantis image, added hair and eyes. That's literally what I did. Because I never thought about like, I wouldn't say PNG tuber, VTuber. I literally was like, I don't really want to like tap into that, but I feel like I need to show myself in a way that's kind of fun. So I was like, I gotta grab a mantis and just put a wig and eyes on it. So you hit the nail exactly on the head. Okay, I have to go now. Thanks for the food. You're welcome, Anti-Spiral. Thank you for coming in and chatting. It's always nice to have you. I hope you enjoyed the Bulbasaur. One of my cousins have a hermit crab as a pet. That's cool. I used to have a hermit crab. I used to, oh gosh, though. Like, I hope your cousin is taking good care, because I just remember how I never really took good care of my hermit crab. I was like really young though, so I was not very responsible. Whooper. Would feather falling boots work on them? You know, I gotta try that next time when I have them in my care. I'll make sure to make some for them and let you know. What are you gonna tell someone if they ask why they have a giant bite out of them? I'll just say that someone just got a little hungry, okay? Like, I think that's pretty explainable. Someone just came by, took a little nibble, and left. It happens. People love to eat people's art, I suppose. My sister has 2 lizards and 2 axolotls. That is so cool. Axolotls and lizards. But the axolotls, oh, I remember how I had like a little axolotl phase and I really wanted to have some as pets. What kind of lizards though? I'm curious. We were just talking about leopard geckos earlier. But it makes me think like, I don't really know much about leopards or geckos, so I don't really know many breeds or types of lizards. My mom says if I take care of my room, I can maybe get a snake. Oh my goodness. What kind of snake are you wanting? That would be really cool though. I think snakes are cool too. Well, hopefully you can take care of your room. That can't be too hard, right? Right? I think the trick is to having a room that's like clean or clear or just organized is to not have anything in it. That's what I've that's how I live, I guess. But also, I try not to buy many clutter toys and trinkets and whatnot. I think one of them is a leopard gecko. Why everyone has a leopard gecko? That's really cool, though. I think they're really cool. I don't really know what snake. Honestly, I don't really have any advice. I don't really know much about snakes. I know my dad, he used to have a snake when he was a kid. It was a boa, I believe. I don't remember what type of boa, but he loved that thing. I remember he would just always tell me how much he loved it. So I think snakes could make a great pet. But of course, you gotta do your research. Do you plan on drawing Aaron when you're done with Charmander? To be honest, I think when I'm done drawing Charmander, I might have to end it because I'm taking quite a while to get him done. I like to go on only for like 2 hours. Because I have work. I go to work. I have a job. But next time when I get on, I should be able to do the Johto and Hoenn. That's my plan for next time. One day my room is clean, the next day my room is trash. That can happen. That really can happen. You know, I always hear that like when you make your bed, it makes the whole room automatically look cleaned up. So I guess if you do that every day, it looks like it's a clean room. I don't know. I feel like I go through phases of like keeping my room really nice and organized, and then if I ever like tend to like bed rot, it's all downhill. Everything's in the room. I want a pet stag beetle. Oh yeah, those I was thinking of what was I thinking of? Stag beetles. I gotta look that up. Are those the ones that are like kind of big, and they like you can take care of them as pets? Yeah, or I was thinking of a rhino beetle, maybe. Yeah, those are cool. I know what those are. That'd be really cool to have as a pet. Take your time. No need to rush perfect art. Thank you. I try my best. I gotta hurry up before everyone else eats the artwork because some people like to take a little nibble, but I'll try my best not to rush it. I got a 3D printed dragon and other Oh, that's sick. Is it like the they're kind of like fidget toys, right? Like I'm just imagining like those fidget dragon toys. Oh, my playlist just changed. Hold up. I didn't realize it was on another playlist of music. I gotta go find new music. I do want to stick around until Charmander is done. Okay, there we go. Music, please play. Music! Oh, you're loading. Oh, sorry everyone. Music is being a little difficult. I have a lot. I'm obsessed how they feel. Yeah, I don't know how else to describe it. They're like fidget toys, aren't they? You can like shake them, rattle them. I'm gonna play SpongeBob music, I guess. I don't know. That's kind of low. I don't know if anyone can hear that. There we go. We'll switch it up. Oh, my music though, it just keeps buffering. Okay, I'm back. Hopefully hopefully we're all good in order. I have a good song you should listen to. Ooh. Honestly, I would say, or let me know now, I may have to wait on song requests because I'm not sure how copyright is. Like, I know a lot of people tend to do song requests, but oh, my music is just buffering, like it doesn't want to play. Sorry guys, I don't know why my computer is being feisty. Okay, we're gonna go back to Cookie Mama. Cookie Mama's got my back. I feel like I always tend to play Cookie Mama. But I would love to have like a Spotify song thing where you're able to kind of like type in what you want to listen to and we can make a playlist and listen to it. I don't have that set up. I don't know how to set that up. I know it should be easy because I use a program called Tickfinity, so, and they have that like accessible for everyone to use. So next time, and I don't know when that next time is, sometime I would love to implement that. Later if I play Danny's World and the Twisted. You keep drawing everyone pregnant. Oh my goodness. Well, you know what? That sounds fun to do. I hope it's fun. Just got a new t-shirt, and the very first thing I do is stain it with pomegranate. Do you have, oh, what's a good tip? Oh, I don't know if, hydrogen peroxide, that helps get blood out of things. That's not pomegranate stuff. If you have a Tide pen, those things are so handy to have and keep on you for stains like that. Because I totally understand the struggle of just having a shirt, a new shirt, and then getting a little stain on it. It sucks. But hopefully, if somehow you can get a little Tide pen, that should be able to get the job done. It's really convenient on the go too, because it's really small. I'm sorry, Charmander. I was taking too much time trying to get music all settled in. I hope I can go live again tomorrow. I'm just kinda... I also don't really have like a schedule. I should probably make a schedule. I don't know if anyone would be really interested in knowing when I go live or not. But I don't know, maybe one day. I also am just kind of like, I'm kind of going on just based on how I feel. So, because I know last week I was not really in the mood to go live just because it was like the holidays and work had me scheduled all week. Ugh. So, but luckily this week I have way less work to do. Honestly, I really want to be a volunteer at an animal shelter so I can take care of the animals. That's a really fun idea. Oh, that's really awesome. You really should look in your area and see what's available. I don't know, and do not. We are not saying where we live. No doxing, no whatsoever. But to yourself in your own time, if you want to look up like Humane Society, I don't know if you have one nearby you, but those are like, like animal shelters that I know that actually, accept volunteers kind of all year long. Those are, the Humane Society is where I actually got my dog too. And I know they're not in every state, at least if you're in America, I'm just assuming. But if you're from America and if there's a Humane Society next to you, I recommend looking more into them. But honestly, I think most animal shelters probably would accept volunteers. But that's really fun. I really hope you're able to find something. I'm gonna search that up real quick. You know what's so funny? I think, because during this summer, I kind of left one of my jobs to, I won't get into it, to work at another place, I suppose, just because I got tired of it. But I really did consider looking at other jobs in the meantime. And one of them was actually at the Humane Society. That's why I keep mentioning it, because I didn't think that they were actually hiring, but they were. And I was like so close to like becoming a receptionist for them, I suppose. I'm not sure, actually. I think it was just like a caretaker, actually. It wasn't really a receptionist. But definitely I would be the one to hose out those kennels and whatnot. But I never actually got time to sit down for an interview. I actually did apply, but I never got back to them, I suppose. But I kept thinking, like, I wonder what it's like to work for them. I'm sure it's fun. Charmander, your belly is not going the way I want it. I'm afraid if I try to get all these guys done all in one day, I would just be sitting here forever. Okay, I think we're getting there. I keep looking up and I keep seeing how Squirtle and Bulbasaur just has a little nibble out of them. I honestly, there's like a split second where I kind of forget that that they're like that. They need ibuprofen, they got a headache. Cess Acorn? I'm sure I did not pronounce that right. Thank you for the follow. I found a place that's like 20 or 15 minutes away at my place. That's good! Hooray! That's awesome. It makes me happy when people want to like volunteer. I know that's something I should really sit down and like consider and look up at what I can do for my community. I know my grandmother, she is like such a I would say she's like an insider. She has so many connections because I live in a small town, so I don't really live in a big town, so she tends to kind of know everyone around. It's crazy. She is like that grandma with the binoculars staring out the window spying everyone, except she doesn't do that. But you know, she can easily help me look into more roles for volunteering. Hi, Post. Hello, welcome. Thank you for tuning in. It's good to have you here. We're talking about volunteering if you're into that thing, and if not, I recommend maybe considering. They say they take abused cats and dogs and help them. That's great. Poor babies. I know working with animals, especially in a shelter, can be kind of just eye-opening, I suppose. That's also another reason why I don't think I really went through the job of working at my humane society. Not that I didn't want to. I know that there's a lot of like, I don't want to say pros and cons. It's not pros and cons. I want to say there is some things you may have to like go with concerning like maybe sick animals or whatnot. And there's really nothing you can do, and well, of course, other than provide them the most care you can, but some things are just inedible, so. Charmander, you got some legs, I gotta get you. Definitely gonna ask my mom if I can volunteer. I really hope it all goes out well for you. That makes me happy. Alright. I would be happy. No, I gotta color this thing. I gotta color Charmander. I can't leave him naked. Cyndaquil is the best. No one can convince me otherwise. Out of Johto, I may have to agree. I don't know. I love Cyndaquil and Totodile. Chikorita? Is there anyone in here that loves Chikorita? I know there's some people that do love Chikorita. I'm not going to say it's not loved, but I don't see a whole lot of love for Chikorita. Oh, Cyndaquil though, in the, what was it, Arceus? That was such a cool evolution line. Like, he got lucky. Keep up the good work, Art. Thank you. Thank you, Mikey. I will try. Oh no. Its legs look a little wobbly. I really try my best to like... Because like, you know, I always feel like, and a lot of people may feel like this too, when they sketch out something, they tend to like the sketch more than the line art, and oof, I am really trying to make sure I do justice for my line art. That's probably the best way to put it. I love Chikorita, by the way. All grass type starters are peak. Yay, I'm glad. I love, who is it? Who's my favorite? Turtwig. I love Turtwig. I know, younger me loves Turtwig a lot. But grass types there are pretty cool. Your PNG is peak, brochata. Thank you! It means a lot when people say that they like my PNG tuber. I made it kind of on a whim. I was like, haha, would it be funny if I like start streaming my art and have a little PNG tuber? And I actually never even thought about actually using this guy, but I'm kind of glad people like it. I'm back. My mom says she might maybe let me in. Awesome! I'm glad. That's awesome to hear. Very sweet. This volunteer talk makes me kind of want to like look into it for myself in my area. There is like, I'm also just kind of thinking, because there's obviously, you can volunteer for so many things. I honestly could do, or I would do probably for my Humane Society. I love, they did such a good job, you know, helping us out whenever when I say we, me and my sister, when we adopted our dog. Because they really care, you know, they really care, so. But, I don't know, I also want to look more into like soup kitchens. And that's kind of like a broad term. I'm not sure what's around me, but working in a kitchen, I feel like I can keep up with that. Possibly. Guys, I'm gonna go walk my fish. Okay, be careful. I hope you have fun walking your fish. Make sure it doesn't go loose. Charmander. I think we're just about there. And now it's 2 o'clock. Oh, I'm debating if I need to color him. Well, he's done, right? Oh gosh, his feet. I gotta clean it up. I feel like that's my problem. Every time I do the line art, it always tends to look a little shaky. But it's okay. I also really try my best not to. Guys, my fish ate a dog? You gotta feed that fish before he eats more dogs. Okay. Charmander. You're almost done, guy. We're almost there. I'm just about at my 2 hours. Oh, I was really wanting to like color him, but I may need to just put it off till next time, but I'm not sure. My dog gave birth to 7 puppies. Aw, congratulations! Hopefully it was a smooth process. My gosh, I can't imagine. I feel like kid me, who was like obsessed with dogs, that was like a dream of mine to have dog. That I would have a dog that would just like have puppies. It's like, oh, I could take care of all the puppies. But I realize how much work that is. So, I hope you have all the support you need. Actually, one of them died for premature. Oh, I'm sorry about that. That can be a sad thing. I don't know. I also think about how it can happen. It might be expected. Unfortunate. But I'm glad seven's still making it okay. Charmander, how are we feeling, Charmander? Alright guys, there's the starters. Can you believe it? The starters with a few bits chewed off. Take a nibble out of Charmander. Okay. I think it's only fair because Squirtle and Bulbasaur has gotten a little nibble. So I think we need to follow suit. Even though he's not colored, he's naked, but needs a little nibble. Chomp. We gotta do the lines. Alright guys. The 3 starters. They need ibuprofen. They got headaches. Nibble. Alright, I was really wanting to color Charmander because, you know, I totally could, but I realized that's gonna take me like maybe another 10 minutes, and I don't know if I got 10 minutes. Yeah, I'm already at an hour and 30. I think I might end it here. Yeah, alright. Thank you so much, yeah! Thank you guys. Lobotomies, that's what happened. Exactly. People got a little hungry, they wanted a little nibble. Put a little Neosporin on that. I think they might need a little bit more than a little. Alright, I guess next time we'll get more of these guys done. I really hope. Not hope, I will get them done next time. I don't know when though, I don't have a schedule. But bye-bye, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.